And welcome in here once again, everybody, to Behind Your Basketball, covering here just second half between Kansas versus Texas, wrapping up the night. Just unfortunate game I had earlier today with that one. An unbelievable finish, but back for this one as we have the second game for today here, wrapping up for the play-by-play for the second half. Hey, what's good here? Warren, Ethan, Alex, welcome to the stream as we'll get everybody basically back into it in a little bit. Taking a look first time today here as we join in progress. Currently in the timeout, but Achai Agbaji leads the way for Kansas. Looks like he's doing really well here. 17 points off of 5 threes he has made. When they got to cover this team against West Virginia, it was Ramey and Coleman who went off on Saturday. And actually today it's Greg Brown. So Greg Brown, he's got 13 points for Texas. Leading scorer here, but Kansas looking solid so far. Up by 9 so far. Hey, what's good, Zach? Welcome to the stream here, bud. Appreciate it, man, for dropping them by. Thanks so much, brother. So, yeah, that was just unfortunate. The last one that I just covered. Gonna get you guys up to speed what happened today. Let's see what happened here. Baylor able to defeat Iowa State. So Baylor get the victory, 18-0, 77-72 the final. Iowa State still winless in the Big 12 at 0-14. Villanova beat St. John's 81-58. And then Penn State squeaked past Nebraska 86-83. And the game's currently going on here. Oklahoma losing at Kansas State 40-38 with 11:44 left to go. And then Ole Miss beating Missouri 39-37. Arizona State crushing Washington tonight 63-31. And UConn tied up with Georgetown 32-32 in the second half. That's a huge game for UConn if they want to be in a tournament. Georgetown already took out Seton Hall on Saturday. They took out Providence, and they took out St. John's as well, once as well. So right now we're just currently on this timeout right now. So 51-42 Kansas. So appreciate you guys for dropping on by. Alright, so we're going to get back into action here in just a moment. What's good, Bradley? Welcome to the stream here, bud. So let's see, ESPN bracketologist Joe Lunardi just posted out on Twitter that if Kansas holds on to a win, Texas will no longer be a 4 seed. So yeah, they drop out of the top 16 for Texas with this game. Texas has the basketball now. They're trailing by 9. Greg Brown, guarded by Christian Brown, puts the ball into the hands of Coleman right now. Coleman with it at the left wing. 15 minutes left to go. Coleman has it around the perimeter. They're going to call an offensive foul by Texas. Hey, what's good here? Outlaw, welcome to the stream here, bud. Appreciate it for dropping them by. Yo, West Virginia, another win today at TCU. 15 minutes left to go now. It's going to be Kansas ball off the turnover away from the ball by Texas. Kansas has it. Jalen Wilson passes outside of Brown. Brown at the top of the key. Bounce pass at the right elbow. That's going to be McCormick. McCormick puts it up. No good off the mark. Rebound goes to Texas. NBA Gaming, welcome back on the stream once again, bud. Texas has it down by 9. Needs to get something offensively going on. Ramey moves to the left baseline. Greg Brown with 13, and they pass it outside. They get it back into the hands of Ramey. Ramey at the left wing perimeter. The old drive inside. Ramey bounce pass into traffic. Terrible decision. He had a clear lane to the hoop. Instead, he decided to make an extra pass, and Kansas comes up with a steal by McCormack. Floats it up, no good. Tipped up, offensive rebound. Jalen Wilson keeps alive. Missed the layup, no good, and rebound by Texas. 14 minutes left to go. We approach that mark. Matt Coleman has it here as he will dribble. Drives inside, just clear lane. Easy layup, good for 2 by Matt Coleman for Texas. So Matt Coleman today, he's only got 5. Under 14 minutes left remaining, Kansas basketball. Jayhawks dribble towards the right, bounce pass deflected out of bounds. It's going to be touched by Kansas here. It's going to be touched by Texas here, out of bounds by Texas. Hey, welcome back, Darius, once again. Yep, Kemba had that terrific stop down the stretch. It's just so questionable there. The decision at the end for Brad Stevens to put Aaron Nesmith into the game for the final play of the game. Yeah, this could be a good one tomorrow. Arkansas against Alabama. That should be a great one tomorrow for sure. 13:45 left to go. Inbound Kansas. Jayhawks moves it over around the perimeter. Back out to the left wing. Ball into the hands of Jalen Wilson. Passes back on top to Agbaji. Agbaji over to Wilson as he will dribble inside, and Texas picks up another foul. It's been a problem for Texas this season. It's just way too many personal fouls. So 13.5 left to go. It's going to be inbounds. Underneath, Kansas has it. Kansas hands it off. Back to the perimeter. They'll move it at the top of the key. Garrett drives inside. Missed the layup. No good. Rebound, Texas. Definitely need a win on Friday for sure, man. Spin move. Underneath. Floats it up. No good off the mark. Offensive rebound to keep it alive underneath. They're going to pass out on top. Texas shot fake. Moves it out to the right corner. Approaching 13 minutes left to go. Bounce pass top of the key, Coleman. Coleman dribbles towards the left wing. Texas now dribbles left baseline. Coleman swings it inside. Nice cut to the basket. Good for two. Courtney Ramey, backdoor cut. And nobody picked him up there. Texas able to make this a 5-point game. Under 13 minutes left to go now. Kansas basketball. Jalen Wilson drives straight away. And Wilson going to get fouled as Texas picks up another personal foul. Royce Ham with a personal as the clock will stop. First free throw at the line, Kansas hits it. Second free throw, no good off the mark. Texas grabs the rebounds. Longhorns now with the ball. Underneath, and there's another foul picked up underneath. It's going to be a personal foul picked up by Kansas here as the clock will stop again. Seems like a lot of fouls in this game today. Both of the free throws good by Texas. 52-48 the score. 12.5 left to go. Kansas basketball. Jayhawks dribble to left wing. Hands it over to Agbaji. Moves it out to the right wing. Enaruna has it. Wilson now. Moves it back outside. The pass to the top of the key. Juwan Harris drives into the lane. Too high off the backboard. No good though. Texas comes up with the rebound. Here goes the Longhorns as they possess it here. Matt Coleman. He dribbles, goes inside, and that will be another foul picked up by Kansas. That's going to be their third personal in the second half. So second half fouls here. Kansas with 3, Texas with 2. Seems like more than that. I'm going to take Texas for this one. So 12 minutes left to go. Texas has it. Texas pro hop inside, turnaround jumper, and couldn't hit it. No good by Coleman. Rebound Kansas. Jayhawks will now have the ball. Christian Brown dribbles. At the free throw circle, passes back out at the top. Garrett lost control of the basketball. He's on the ground with it to keep it alive. He does. And then Kansas has the ball still on the ground and is still with it. Texas comes out with a steal. Bodies collide, and refs are going to say Texas travels with it. So Texas scooped it up. They travel with it, and Kansas is going to get it back with 11.5 remaining. Yeah, Baylor trailed by 17 in the first half. What's good? I don't know anymore. Welcome to the stream here, man. You missed quite the classic call there for the Celtics-Mavs final. Unbelievable finish. Another sad finish. Disappointment this season. Just all around. Alright, so I predicted Texas over Kansas 77-73 for my prediction. We go to a timeout, 11:32 left to go. Hey, welcome in, Deanna, once again. Hope all is going well. Hey, what's good, Aaron? Welcome to the stream here. Yeah, I'm saying the same thing to myself, man. How is Brad Stevens getting a pass, and what's happening to the Celtics? He needs to be held accountable here. That was a bad rotation down the stretch that he had for the final 15 seconds, and they keep on blowing leads. Like it's been a constant problem. It comes from the start here with Brad Stevens that he's the one that needs to relay the message. They cannot be complacent. They cannot be lax. When you start out in the fourth quarter, whatever you play, you cannot take your foot off the gas pedal. That goes for anything in life. You can't do. You got to keep it up. Keep on grinding here. Like the Celtics seem to give up. It's unfortunate. They just give up. Like, you can't quit. I like the mentality that they came back into the game. It's just bad coaching at the end there. After the timeout, just could not assemble the lineup there to get the right contest on Luka. You knew the ball was going into Luka, and just Luka too good as he cut off the screen, and he was able to get a lot of space and drill the game winner. Same exact spot as he hit the game winner against the Clippers. Should have known that. And everything about Jalen Brunson, too. You got to know about this dude, Brad Stevens here. That he turns up in the fourth quarter. And they just could not stop Jalen Brunson there in the fourth quarter. Raven going out for Texas for this one. Yeah, I predict Texas as well, as we were back into it. And Texas going to come up with a steal here as Kansas went inside the key and they turned it over. This is Kansas looking like Texas Tech from yesterday. As Texas Tech won on the 4.5+ minute scoring drought. That's exactly what Kansas is on right now. Jayhawks get the rebound, though. This has been a defensive type of game today. 16-9 second half. Texas leading Kansas. Kansas takes the jumper. No good. Rebound Texas. They got transition. 3-on-2. They pass inside underneath. Ramey dumps it off in a big jam. 2-point game. Kai Jones throws it down off the Ramey assist. We got a game right now. 52-50. Mr. Ganja, welcome to the stream here. Yeah, I'm shocked there. Kansas State hanging in with Oklahoma. Oklahoma leading 47-42 with 7:20 left to go. As Texas going to come up with another steal. Whistle will fall here. The Longhorns will go to the line, shoot 2. 10.5 left to go. So 10.5 remaining. You already said hi, Deanna. You said it a lot of times here. I noticed you're in the chat, though. Both of the free throws good at the line. 52-52. 10.5 left to go. Kansas has the basketball now. Top of the key. As they dribble towards the left wing perimeter. Hands it off to Jalen Wilson. Wilson passes back out top of the key over into the hands here of Brown as he's going to move it out to the left wing. Feeds it inside. McCormack pass off the cut. Good for 2 more. To the basket by Marcus Garrett. 54-52, been a good one currently. Texas has the ball. Shot fake. As they will drive inside. Dumps it off underneath. Puts it up. No good off the backboard. Ball gets tipped around the perimeter. Texas going to have it back, though. Spin move inside. Missed the layup. Offensive rebound. Clears it up. Good for 2. And they cleared it up right there. That's another slam jam inside the key there by Kai Jones. All even at 54. 9.5 left to go. Kansas ball. Christian Brown at the top. Ball now into the hands of Garrett. Garrett dribbles towards his right. Swings it out left corner. 3 in the air. It's up. No good off the back iron. Rebound goes right backward to Texas. Texas has it. 9:20 left to go. Tie game. 54 even now. Texas dribbles. Coleman back out right corner to the top of the key. A 3 in the air by Jones. He drills it. Right there. Andrew Jones sinks down the triple. Great ball perimeter movement there by Texas. And a timeout taken by Bill Self here for Kansas with 9:10 left to go. So we're going to go on another timeout. Yep, Ole Miss and Missouri going right down to the wire. 47-46, 6:03 left to go in that game. This game, we're under 10 minutes left to go. 9:10 left remaining. Texas by 3 off a big three-point shot taken. And he made it by Andrew Jones. So Jones second top scorer today with 11. Greg Brown's got 13. And Kai Jones with a couple big slam dunks lately here. The front court looking good in this type of matchup today here. Going up against Kansas. As Texas's front court went off against Kansas the first time around. Greg Brown with 13. And then Kai Jones with 9. Off the bench, Royce Hand with 4. And 2 by Jericho Sims. Yep. If Missouri even loses, I don't know anymore. It'd be like me when the last stream there where the Celtics lost. If you guys are new to my channel here, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I cover play-by-play basketball here on Behind the Arc Basketball. Appreciate you guys for dropping them by, being a part here tonight on this stream. Once again, crazy games going on today. That is one thing for sure. We're going to dig into it now for college basketball. Oklahoma, Kansas State, tight game. Tighter than I thought. Oklahoma leads K-State 51-47. Arizona State, where was this team this season? Holy smokes. Taking out their entire season frustration right on Washington tonight. 81-48. Arizona State leading by 33 against Washington. Make it 35. They just hit another shot. 83-48. Unbelievable. UConn, Georgetown. UConn got to win that game to be in the bracket. 44 even. It's tied up 44-44 between UConn and Georgetown. Huge game going on there. And those are the games currently going on in progress at the moment. We got 9:10 left to go here. What a great game indeed. So 57-54 currently the score. Hey, what's good, Max? Welcome to the stream here. I'm going to go Texas for this one, for today. So I had Texas and... Yeah, I predicted Texas 77-73. So I get Texas by 4. So we're going to get back to action. 9 minutes left to go. Kansas has the ball. They'll take it past half court with Garrett. Garrett at the left wing perimeter. 20-6 run by Texas in the last 9 minutes. Kansas, left corner. Dribbles inside, moves it back out to the right corner. Jalen Wilson, a 3-point shot. And that is good. Hits the triple, tie game. Hey, what's good, Pat? Welcome to the stream here, man. 8:45 left to go. Yeah, my team earlier today got a big fat L. They lost. So Texas has a back tie game. Good one. 57-57. Moves over to Jones. Back outside, top of the key. At the left wing perimeter, it's Andrew Jones now with the basketball. Moves it back out to the top. They will dribble with Ramey. Drives inside, puts one up, and no good off the backboard. Tipped out of bounds. Last touch, though. Out of bounds. We're actually going to say it's out of bounds by Kansas. So Texas will get it back with 8:19 left to go. Yeah, that's correct, Ethan. Not sick days, vacation days. I got. So inbound coming up underneath. Texas passes over. They'll hand it outside here to Ramey. 8:14 left to go. Back over to the top. Andrew Jones at the right wing. He dribbles. He's guarded by Garrett. Able to get around him. So he will drive to inside to the bucket. Good. Turn the corner right there. They're not going to count it, though. Not going to count it, though, on Texas here. Shaka Smart cannot believe that. So that's going to be a Texas turnover. And it goes right back over to Kansas, so still tied 57. Entry pass, McCormack moves it over to Egbaji. Catch and shoot 3. Missed it, no good. Rebound, Brock Cunningham here for Texas with under 8 minutes left remaining. Texas basketball. Andrew Jones passes outside to Ramey. Ramey left corner 3. Takes it, and he drills it. Big 3-point shot there by Courtney Ramey now with 11. Breaking out in the second half. Just hit his first 3 of the game. He went 7 for 8 against West Virginia. He's 45% on the season. 7.5 left to go. Kansas ball. Kansas hands it off. Wilson. Wilson dribbles. He's going to float up a mid-range jumper. That is good for 2. It's been a great game tonight here. Who's going to win Pac-12 tournament? Still going to say Oregon there. Even though they lost by double digits against USC yesterday. Still going to go with Oregon. I'll roll it with. Approaching 7 on the clock left to go. Texas, nice dump off underneath Ramey. Over underneath there to Sims and throws it down with a 2-handed jam. A 3-point game with another 7 left to go now. Kansas has it. This game really has picked up because when I started off in the second half, there was a lot of fouls going on. Jalen Wilson at the left wing guarded by Cunningham. He passes underneath the cut as that is a 2-on-1. Oh, and a big foul here underneath. McCormack tried to throw down a monster jam. It went off the bottom right part of the backboard, but he got fouled. So it's going to be 2 free throws here coming up after the timeout by Dave McCormack. I'm going to take Texas in this game. 77-73 Texas for my prediction. So we go on the timeout. 7 minutes left to go. Oh, man, what a game right now. Von Putzi doesn't think I should call any more Celtics games because I go crazy when the Celtics are losing. Yep, you'll probably experience that from me more on Friday. More down on Friday, most likely. Deja vu all over again. I bet that's what's going to happen. They just, for some reason, cannot learn from their mistakes. Great games going on besides this one. Arizona State crushing Washington 89-52. Arizona State basically been a huge disappointment this season, but taking their frustration out on Washington because they don't want to be that last place team in the Pac-12. As for the other games, these are great. UConn leading Georgetown 49-44. Ole Miss, Missouri tied up 2:30 left to go. Type slugfest game there. Oklahoma, shocking to me, Oklahoma's only up by 5 against Kansas State 52-47. And then this game with under 7 minutes left to go now, a great matchup here. Texas by 3. And they're able to break out in the second half. They were down in the first half by 11. They were trailing 43-32 at halftime. And then in the second half here, Kansas able to pick it up, Texas able to pick it up, outscoring Kansas 30-16 currently. John from Hot Take Hockey and John from Off the Wall Hockey goes crazy. Yep, when their teams are losing. You got to put emotion in them. That's how you got to put emotion. Yeah, how did the Celtics lose in Dallas without Porzingis and without Kleber? Oh, man. The defense really struggled early on. And then Jalen Brunson went off in the fourth quarter. And then Luka hitting some clutch shots. They had so many opportunities. And they couldn't cash them home. So 6:42 left to go. Punch the TV, then I wouldn't be able to do any streams for you guys if I punched the TV. I'd have to call it with a nice crack inside or so if it even works. We're back into it. First free throw is good by Kansas. Imagine if like a streamer, like somebody who streams, punches like the TV or so, and then has to go in the community tab and has to tell their audience, they're like, oh, sorry about that. I have to buy a new computer, so we're gonna be off streaming for a couple weeks now. Second free throw good by Kansas. 6:30 left remaining. Texas with the ball. They'll take the three-point shot straight away. Coleman missed it, rattled out, deflected out of bounds. It's going to go over to Kansas. I've yet to check that out so far, Ethan. I'll go check it out after this game's over with a meme. Yeah, Aaron read an article here before the season starts. Danny Ainge trying to trade Kemba because Kemba's knee is messed up. Yeah, I heard rumors about that. Yeah, Outlaw thinks here West Virginia could beat Baylor if they actually play them without canceling here. I think that's going to be a great game. K-State, Oklahoma. Oh boy, 53-53. Appreciate man with the update. Ray, welcome to the stream here. I predicted Texas for this one. 77-73, so Texas by 4. 6:17 left to go. It's been a great game today indeed. A lot of these Big 12 games come right down to the wire. If you guys are new in the channel here, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Appreciate you guys for dropping by. Kansas gets the inbounds. They have it at the right wing perimeter. Marcus Garrett moves it over to Agbaji. Agbaji dribbles, passes back out to Wilson. Wilson moves it over top of the key. That's a 3 in the air, and it hit the rim short, no good. Fight for the rebound. Kansas going to get the offensive board. Wilson passes back to Christian Brown. Christian Brown dribbles back around the perimeter. 5:50 left to go. Passes over to Garrett. Garrett dribbles towards his right. Garrett now at the right elbow. Going to make his way inside. Moves it over to Brown at the left baseline. Brown passes back out. A 3 in the air by Kansas. No good. They missed it. Offensive rebounds. Keeps alive, and he lost control of it underneath. Texas comes up, grabs the steal from behind. Andrew Jones moves it back outside. Deep 3 by Ramey. No good off the back iron. Tipped up in the air. Rebound by Kansas for the defensive board. West Virginia Prod, welcome to the stream right here. Wow, Kansas State leading by 5 over Oklahoma. Jalen Wilson going to drive inside. He gets fouled. Clock will start with 5:17 here. Unbelievable. We're going to update you guys with that game here. Kansas State 58-53 over Oklahoma with 1:15 left to go. Unbelievable. Wow. By the way, Ole Miss leading Missouri, 1:14 left to go there, 54-50. And UConn leading Georgetown, still a lot of time left to go, though, 7:56 remaining, 51-46 UConn. As they are on the bubble, they really need to take that one. Jalen Wilson, first free throw. He gets it. Yep, Kansas State and winning are two words not allowed in the same sentence. Ray took Kansas +3 in this one. It's been a great game. Second free throw, Kansas missed it, rattled out, rebound Texas. Longhorns dribble pass half court, ball now into the hands of Matt Coleman. Coleman at the left wing, approaching 5 minutes left to go. Passes over to the top of the key, Ramey. Slides it outside over to Cunningham, back out to Ramey, moves it outside to Coleman. Bounce pass inside. Andrew Jones going to dribble back around the perimeter. 11 seconds on the shot clock, 5 minutes left to go. Right corner perimeter, Andrew Jones has it. 4 on the shot clock now. Jones takes the 3 over Jalen Wilson, no good. Tipped up, saves the rebound, and they're going to move it back around the corner perimeter out of bounds. So Texas went for the save there by Jericho Sims, but nobody there at the corner, and Kansas going to have it back. Yeah, Illinois lost against Michigan State. So, believe it or not here, Illinois earlier today lost against Michigan State, and they lost by double digits, or single digits. It was double digits throughout most of it, but 9-point win by Michigan State, 81-72. 4.5 left to go here. Kansas has it. Agbaji moves it over at the left elbow. McCormack backs his way inside. Spin move underneath, puts it up. No good off the back iron. Rebound. Jericho Sims for Texas, and a rebounding foul picked up here. It's on Kansas by McCormack as the clock will start with 4:25. Hey, what's good, Uncle Luke? Welcome to the stream here. Man, no problem you're late here, bud. Hey, thanks so much, Armando. Appreciate it, brother. Yeah, hopefully they're able to bounce back. It's pretty funny to see my streams, though, with me going absolutely just lit on these streams here, getting mad at the Celtics, though. 4:15 remaining. At the left wing perimeter, Texas. Passes over top of the key. Floats it up over the top. Watch out. Coleman with assist. Jericho Sims with a two-handed throwdown. 2-point lead. Yeah, Baylor also survived barely a scare today. 6 points by Sims. Kansas has it. Moves it inside and nobody. Turnover. McCormack, bad pass. Nobody was cutting to the basket and goes out of bounds underneath the hoop. Texas will have it back with 3:52 remaining. We're going to go on a timeout right now. If you guys are new here, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Texas outscoring Kansas in the second half, 32-19 as the Longhorns lead by 2. And they're going to have the basketball coming up right after the timeout. Hey, welcome to the stream here, B-Squad Goku. Welcome on board, man. Illinois, yep, they were down as much by 18 and down by 10 at the end of the first half. Yep, Michigan State dominated all that game. See, Illinois is going to be an odd team here, like, in the tournament. Like, they could go, in my opinion, to the Final Four for Illinois, because they crushed Minnesota back on Saturday, or it could be first-round exit for Illinois. They're a tough team to gauge, because they play down to the competition, and against teams that's better, Illinois seems to crush their opponents, but they play close games against Nebraska and Northwestern. And then the other tough team that's going to be tough to predict in the bracket, that is Creighton as well, for me. Because some games Creighton gets hot from 3, other games Creighton gets cold, and that's where they lost games against Butler and Providence back in the season. Also Georgetown, because they got cold. Hey, appreciate it, man, for Ray, for dropping them by, man. You guys are awesome for stopping by. Quick scoreboard update right now. Ole Miss leading Missouri 58-50. 30 seconds left to go. Looks like Ole Miss is going to pull off the upset over Missouri. UConn leading Georgetown 55-46 in this game here. Kansas State still up by 1 against Oklahoma, 58-57. That game is over on ESPN2, 16 seconds left to go. I'm taking Gonzaga this year for who's taking it all. So I've got Gonzaga. Yeah, 15.6 seconds left to go. I'm just going to switch it over to K-State versus Oklahoma since we're on a timeout. K-State playing in these light purple jerseys. And K-State's going to get the basketball, looks like. So 15.6 seconds left to go. We're in Kansas versus Texas I cover here, but just going to update you guys in the K-State Oklahoma game. Oklahoma committed a personal foul with 14.7 seconds left to go, and Kansas State will go to the free throw line. Wow. Unbelievable. Unreal. Alright, so right now on the timeout, we're going to get back to action here in just a moment. 64-62. We got 3:52 remaining here. Texas by 2. It's going to be inbound by Texas. Yeah, I've got the same thing. I got my national championship Gonzaga versus Baylor. The game that we should have saw back in December. Texas has it. At the left wing perimeter's Coleman. Matt Coleman moves it over top of the key. Cunningham. Back over to Coleman once again here. Coleman dribbles. At top of the free throw circle. Moves it outside of Ramey. Ramey at the left wing perimeter. He drives inside Ramey. He's going to get blocked from behind. That's going to be a blocking foul. And Texas with Courtney Ramey will shoot 2 coming up at the charity stripe. Yeah, Alex liking Michigan for the season too. Michigan with a great Michigan with a great statement on Saturday or Sunday over Ohio State. What a game here that we have. As Ramey makes the free throw at the line. Texas by 3. And then second free throw at the line, that one's good. 66-62. Kansas has it, 3:10 left to go. Inside, underneath, and that's going to be a goaltend by Texas by Jericho Sims. So award a bucket for 2 by Kansas, 2-point game. Yep, Michigan and Ohio State, yeah, they were completely even all game until that turnover by Ohio State. They just got fancy passing the ball behind their back, and Michigan made it pay. 3 minutes even left to go here. Texas by 2. What a great game tonight. Texas basketball at the left wing perimeter, Coleman. He dribbles top of the key. Coleman moves it outside to Ramey. Ramey back at the top once again as he is guarded by Jalen Wilson. 2:45 left to go. Ramey at the left wing, still guarded by Wilson. Gonna attack, drives inside, floats it up, no good. Offensive rebound, Jericho Sims keeps it alive. Passes back out around the perimeter. Christian Brown comes up with a steal for Kansas. And Kansas has the basketball as he slides down on the ground and takes the timeout. Heads up ball right there by Kansas, by Christian Brown on the court. Jericho Sims kept it alive underneath. He passed it back outside, and Brown able to visualize that as he jumped the route, dove on it before it got to Andrew Jones. And he called a timeout. That is heads up IQ basketball right there. Man. Do I think the Mavs will get scammed if they give Porzingis over to Golden State? Yes. I know the injury history though, but I feel like, in my opinion, that they should get more like two-way players for Dallas, like 3-and-D type of guys there. Like more guard play, because losing Curry in the offseason was huge. Massive play right there. So Kansas going to have the ball. Kansas down to 1 timeout remaining. Texas got 3 timeouts left. 6 personal fouls in the second half by Kansas, 5 by Texas. Texas doing much better than the last couple of games with the fouls. Kansas has it, 2.5 left to go, down by 2. Garrett has the basketball. He dribbles right baseline. Looks to pass it back outside. He does. Ball into the hands of Christian Brown. 2:20 left to go. Moves it back over to Garrett. Garrett right baseline. He dribbles inside. Garrett floats it up, no good off the back iron. Deflected out of bounds. Last touched out of bounds by Kansas. Texas will have it back again with 2:14 remaining. What a game. Unbelievable matchup. This game could very well come down to the final possession, just like yesterday's incredible game there, Oklahoma State and Texas Tech. These Big 12 games have been phenomenal. By the way, where I thought Texas would have the advantage, they do. 43-31 on the boards. I like the Longhorn size in this one. Sims missed the layup. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound back to Kansas. What is good here? Preston, welcome to the stream here, bud. Jalen Wilson, walking double-double this season. Does it for the 9th time. 15 and 12 tonight. Wilson passes left corner perimeter. Christian Brown has it. Back outside to Wilson. Minute 50 remaining. Kansas hands it off around the perimeter. Marcus Garrett turns the corner. Drives inside underneath. And no foul as Texas comes out with the rebounds. He went down and missed the layup, and Texas grabbed the rebounds. Thanks so much for the update there about Arizona State. Man, where was that all season long? Taking their frustration tonight, defeating Washington by 33. Minute 25 left to go. Coleman dribbles towards his left. Drives inside underneath Coleman. Swings it back to the top. Wide open three. Texas missed it. Rolled around the rim and out. Missed shot by Andrew Jones. He was left completely open. 1:10 left to go. Andrew Jones is cold. He is 1 for 7 from the perimeter. Kansas has the ball, and Texas going to pick up their 6th personal foul. Reaching by Coleman. The clock will stop with 1:07. Wow, we got some upsets. Ole Miss over Missouri. 60-53. Kansas State over Oklahoma. Unbelievable. 62-57. Yikes. Jeez. I might have just lost faith in Oklahoma, taking them into the tournament. Minute 7 left to go here. Christian Brown gets the inbound. Puts the ball now into the hands of Garrett. Top of the key. Dribbles towards his right. Lobs over from McCormack in Texas. Gonna pick up another personal foul. That's gonna be their 7th. Got 1 minute left to go. That's gonna send Kansas into the bonus. Yeah, Jericho Sims, 4th foul. He's in a lot of foul trouble right now. Deep trouble. So Kansas goes in the bonus. Texas just picked up their 7th personal. Kansas with 6 personal fouls. 1-1 bonus. It's going to be David McCormack at the line. 1-1. Shooting free throws. First one. No good. Missed it. Rebound Texas with 1 minute left to go. Incredible game. Longhorns have the basketball, outscoring Kansas in the second half 34-21 as Shaka Smart will take a timeout. Kansas crushing themselves tonight at the free throw line. They are 11 for 18, 64% at the free throw line. And Texas is 19 for 23, 83% at the free throw line. Texas has bounced back in this game with their free throws in a big way. They have struggled with that this season. They are last in the conference in free throw shooting percentage, and they lost against West Virginia on Saturday because they could not make their free throws. What a game. Yeah, I agree, Uncle Luke. Tuesday's got a lot of great games, and also Saturdays. Gonna update you guys on the score for UConn. If you didn't know already, Kansas State has won against Oklahoma 62-57. Ole Miss has beat Missouri 60-53. And UConn, 3 minutes left to go. Bubble, as they are right now moving themselves off the bubble into the bracket for UConn. 61-50. 3 minutes left to go as they are on a roll lately against Georgetown, up by double digits. That is huge for the Huskies. They are a team to watch out for. Big three-point shot. Guess what? The man. James Bouknight hits the triple for UConn. They lead by 14 with 2.5 left to go now over Georgetown. So UConn looking good. Hey, Dakota, welcome to the stream here. West Virginia going to be moving up to at least top 6 there and top 25. Yeah, because these losses, Oklahoma with a terrible loss. Absolutely terrible loss. So they need teams. So Illinois also lost today. So Illinois is going to be dropping back. So that's going to send West Virginia now to 8. So that's sending West Virginia to 8 with those 2 losses. If West Virginia beats Baylor, that's huge. They have to beat Baylor to send them into the top 6 there. And they'd have to wish for losses by Villanova, Iowa, Alabama this weekend to get them in there. A little bit of help. As we are back into action. 54 seconds left to go. They should be able to if they beat Baylor though, they should be able to over-jump Iowa. And potentially Villanova, depending on their next one. Alright, so we're back into action here. Texas gets the basketball. 40 seconds left to go. Texas takes the 3. It was halfway there, rattled out. Missed shot by Coleman. It was halfway in there, rattled out. 30 seconds remaining. Kansas comes out with a rebound. Here we go. What a game. Unbelievable. Kansas has it right wing. Garrett feeds it over. Right baseline, McCormick kicks it back outside. Agbaji dribbles. Top of the key, 20 seconds. 7-second differential shot clock and game clock. Kansas has it here. And the clock will stop with 15.3 as they take their final timeout. Unbelievable game. .3 seconds left remaining. What a game here. Yeah, for the Cavs big men, honestly, right now, I don't think they have too many big men. Because Kevin Love, he hasn't played like all season long. If he was playing, I'd say they definitely have too much big men. So Kansas is going to get the basketball back. They're out of timeouts. 15.3 seconds left to go. Jayhawks with 6 personal fouls here second half. Texas with 7. Texas with 2 timeouts remaining. Hey, welcome back, Joey, once again, man. Incredible game here, bud. Steven, welcome on the stream here. Appreciate, man, for dropping by. Yeah, Kansas just going stone cold here, especially in the second half. Texas outscoring Kansas 34-21, second half. What a game. 50-plus people now on the stream. I cover basketball action here, play-by-play, college games, also NBA games and binary basketball. Make sure to spike that thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Unbelievable game here. Hit me up in the chat who you're rooting for, Kansas or Texas. So Kansas going to get the inbounds coming up. 15.3 seconds left to go. Jalen Wilson will be the inbound passer. There's also 9 on the shot clock, so 6-second differential between shot clock and game clock right now. Kansas gets the inbound. Top of the key, Garrett. Garrett dribbles. Inside, puts it up, and it's no good off the backboard. Offensive rebound, McCormack. Right place, right time. That is good for 2 tie game. 66-66. Here we go. 4 seconds. Texas got 2 timeouts. Will they take one? Right corner 3. Fade away. It's up. We're going into overtime. Shaka Smart, man. You got to take the timeout, bud. Got to take the timeout. You had 2 in your pocket to drop something. Come on, man. We are going into overtime for the 2nd straight night in a row. Unbelievable. I covered Texas Tech against Oklahoma State last night. I just got done with a ridiculous Celtics against Mavs game, and here we go into this game. We got more basketball. Holy smokes. Ty, welcome to the stream here. I appreciate you guys for dropping them by. Hit me up in the chat who you're rooting for here, if you're going Kansas or going Texas. What a game. We're going to go into a stoppage in time right before the start of OT. Wow. Christian, welcome to the stream here, man. Harry, welcome to the stream, taking Kansas for this one. Abraham, welcome to the stream here. I predicted Texas for this one. Alright, so 5 minutes overtime coming up in just a moment. Wow. Yup, sending my prayers out to Tiger Woods there. It's this terrible news that happened this morning. Chris, welcome to the stream. He's taking Texas for this one. X Steel going out for Kansas. Appreciate you guys for dropping them by. Yeah, Shaka Smart had 2 timeouts left to go, and they just did not take a timeout for Texas. Yeah, Card's going to much need a win today against Notre Dame. Christian happy about that. Here we go. 5 minutes to go in this OT session. Texas going right to left in the court. Kansas going left to right. And Kansas controls the tip. The Jayhawks have it first. They have it top of the key. They will dribble towards the right wing perimeter. Agbaji hands it over to Christian Brown. Brown now will put it into the hands of Marcus Garrett. Garrett passes over inside over to McCormack. Backs his way in there. Bounce pass over to the left corner. Brown shoots a three and he knocks it down at the left corner. Kansas by 3 off the Christian Brown triple. 4.5 left to go. Texas has it underneath. Reverse hand layup goes down. Oh man, sweet look right there. Matt Coleman good for 2. Here we go. 4:20 in OT. Dakota looking for Texas to get the dub in this one. Demetrius, welcome to the stream. Looking Kansas for this game. Kansas has it. Christian Brown. Dribbles to the left wing, guarded by Sims, double teamed. Brown looks to pass it. He does. Ball into the hands here of Agbaji. Agbaji jumper missed it. Tip deflected. Rebound Texas. Longhorns have it back. 4 minutes left to go. As they will move it back out around the perimeter. Andrew Jones dribbles. Drives inside. Floats it up over the top here. Ball still on the ground. Deflected all over the place. And Texas going to put this one off of a Kansas player. I believe it's out of bounds, so the clock will stop with 3:52. I would say they're guards, most likely, for Cleveland, Armando. Will there be a buzzer beater? Possibly, potentially. We will see. It's okay, it's going to be out of bounds by Texas. So late call by the refs. Out of bounds by Texas. Kansas has the basketball. Jayhawks take a pass half court. Jalen Wilson passes over top of the key to Garrett. Garrett dribbles towards his right. Garrett looks to pass it into the hands of Wilson. Back out left corner, Agbaji. Moves it over left baseline, McCormack. Swings it over to Brown. Brown drives inside. Dish underneath to McCormack. Guarded by Sims. Turnaround, and that's going to be on Kansas there as they turn it over. That's going to be inside the post. Double dribble by David McCormack as he turns it over. So that is the 10th turnover there. And Texas will have it back. 3:20 left to go. Texas basketball. They have it left wing perimeter. Back outside. Ball now into the hands of Coleman. Coleman dribbles. Back out to the right wing. He's going to move into the hands of Ramey. 3 minutes left to go in OT. 5 in the shot clock. Courtney Ramey. He dribbles. Lost control of the basketball. It's on the ground. The shot clock's going to expire. Shot clock violation, Texas. Great defense, Kansas. Let's see the Nets waiving 3 players. Noah Vonleh, Amon Shumpert, and Andre Roberson ahead of the deadline there for deals, it looks like, according to Preston right there. I'm going to be covering Baylor West Virginia game. Possibly. Not sure just yet. I get home from work late. That's so I'm not going to be able to cover the start of it because I usually get home later. Or so that's an early game for some reason. They put it on for an early game. Texas comes out with a steal. They're going to take it coast to coast. Good for 2 with a layup by Andrew Jones. He's got 13 and the Longhorns on top. 2:30 left remaining. Kansas basketball. What a game. Unbelievable game. If you guys are new here, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball action, play-by-play of college and NBA games. At the right corner perimeter, Kansas has it. Inside, stripped to the basketball, but they're going to call a late whistle here and a foul by Texas. So Kansas will go back to the free throw line. Jalen Wilson shooting 2 as Texas picks up their 8th personal foul. Unbelievable game going on right now. Man, 2nd straight night in a row if you caught Texas Tech, Oklahoma State last night. Jalen Wilson shooting 2 here at the line. 15 points. He's 6 for 8 today at the free throw line. First free throw. And Wilson he's gonna deliver here. So 70-70 the score right now. 2:10 left remaining. It's gonna be going right back over to Texas here. Longhorns have it. Top of the key. Andrew Jones dribbles. Backs his way inside on Brown. Jones with a left hand puts it up, blocked out of bounds. Christian Brown gets the block. It's going to be Texas ball right back. What team do I think's most danger of missing out on the tournament? I'm going to go for, right now, currently in the bracket, I would go for Seton Hall and Xavier, currently, for those two. The Big East is going to have to play itself out. UConn is making their way in, whereas Seton Hall had a bad loss against Georgetown on Saturday. And UConn beat Georgetown today on the road. So those two Big East teams, Seton Hall and Xavier, I would add to that list Colorado State and Utah State. Also like the A-10 teams too. Like VCU, if they keep on. They won today, so big win. Yeah, UConn is going to be right on it. They're going to be dangerous if they make it into the tournament. They should be top 25 if Book Knight hadn't been injured. Okay, so 2 minutes left to go now. Timeout on the floor. Texas down to 3 timeouts left to go. What a game indeed. Dan, welcome to the stream here. Appreciate it for stopping by, bud. Chains is Preston. That's his other channel right there. Michigan looks really good too. Michigan is the key for Michigan has been Mike Smith, the transfer pickup, had a great game. He had 7 assists against Ohio State, and they got 3 really players that studs there. Hunter Dickinson, Isaiah Livers, and Franz Wagner's a terrific rebounding guard. I think all 3 potentially could get drafted. Minute 50 left to go as Texas just turned it over for the 17th time. They dribbled around the perimeter to get pickpocketed the basketball. Kansas has him. McCormack 101. Guarded by Sims. Jumper and a key. 2. That is good by Kansas by Dave McCormack. 1:30 remaining. Texas going to have the ball. At the left wing perimeter, Matt Coleman. He's going to swing it back out to the top. Wide open. Before that, though, the clock will stop. That's going to be a Kansas foul before they passed it over to a wide open 3. So David McCormack, that is a crusher. Holy smokes for Kansas. Dave McCormack just fouled right out. David McCormack just fouled out of this game there for Kansas, so he picked up his 5th, and it's going to send Texas to the bonus. So Longhorns 101 coming up at the line. Diop, welcome to the stream. Henry as well going out for Kansas. Did I ever make up my mind here about West Virginia going to be in my Final Four? They're looking like it right now, but it's all about the matchups in the bracket. They would have to not be able to match up with either Gonzaga, Baylor, or Florida State, in my opinion, all the way until the Final Four when they hit one of those matchups. That's the only thing. So 1:27 left to go. Texas 101 bonus. First one is good by Matt Coleman. He hits it. Matt Coleman's second free throw coming up at the line. Not going to concede there, Vaughn. Second free throw for the tie here by Coleman. About to come up, and no good off the back iron. Missed it. Rebound Kansas with 1:25 remaining. Jayhawks by 1. Garrett has the basketball. Going to dribble past half court here for the Jayhawks. Moves it over to the left wing. Brown puts the ball back into the hands here of Garrett. They move it over left baseline. Inside, they back their way. Agbaji puts it up, no good. Too high off the backboard. Rebound Texas. 1:05 left to go. Andrew Jones comes up with a board. 1 minute even remaining, and Kansas picks up another reach and foul. Christian Brown with a personal foul, and Texas going to head back to the free throw line with 1 minute even left to go. They'll go and shoot in the 1-on-1 bonus. Will Michigan State have to win out to make the tournament? Yes. I think they still do because the amount of losses, and they're still, I believe, under 500 in the Big Ten. Because the losses they had earlier, that was a crusher against Northwestern that they lost back in December. Because Northwestern, once they got into the new year, they just completely face-planted. First free throw is good as Texas hits it. 1 minute left to go even. Jonathan, welcome to the stream here, taking Texas for this game. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Courtney Ramey, perfect, 7 for 7 at the free throw line. Make it 8. He drills it. Texas on top by 1. Courtney Ramey tonight, 15 points for him. Leading score for the Longhorns, 13 by Andrew Jones, 13 by Greg Brown. Kansas has it, 50 seconds remaining. Kansas at the right wing perimeter. Garrett puts the ball now Around the outside, they will take it over to the right wing perimeter here. Kansas passes over top of the key over to Garrett. Garrett, spin move. Back out to Agbaji. Catch and shoot 3 in the air. No good. Missed it. Rebound by Texas with 30 seconds left to go. What a game. And Texas going to slow down the basketball. Kansas not going to fall just yet. Texas going to take a timeout. 25.7 seconds left to go. Am I from Boston? I'm not from, like, Boston, but I'm from Massachusetts. I'm like an hour away from Boston. What's good, Kevin? Welcome to the stream here, brother. Appreciate it, man, for dropping them by. He didn't put in Tyrese Halliburton tonight for his fantasy league. Oh, big oof for you, man. Sorry to hear that, brother. Lance, welcome to the stream. Dan taking Texas for this one. What a game here, guys. It's going to come down to free throws indeed. Texas, 81% at the free throw line, 22 for 27. Kansas has struggled with that today, 12 for 20. 60% at the free throw line by the Jayhawks. What a game. Texas going to have the basketball. 1 timeout left by both of these teams. Both of these teams with 8 personal fouls as well. And 73-72 Texas by 1. Tomorrow's games is going to be... It's going to be Marquette versus UNC. And then Alabama, Arkansas. So those are the 2 games tomorrow I plan on covering. So college back for tomorrow once again. Marquette, UNC at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Alabama, Arkansas should be an amazing game tomorrow, hopefully, at the top of the SEC. Tie going out for Kansas in this one. Dallas Stars, welcome to the stream. I predicted Texas. I predicted Texas 70. It was 70. Let's see here. Yeah, 77. Yeah, 77-73. 77-73 was my prediction. Texas has it. And they're going to get fouled with 12.2 seconds left to go. So they're going to go back to the bonus here and shooting in the 1-and-1 by Matt Coleman. William, welcome to the stream here. Is Georgia Tech a legit team? They're a bubble team. I'm gonna say no currently because they've been like inconsistent. You know, what crushed Georgia Tech this season is the losses against Mercer and Georgia State all the way back in November. Thanks so much, Lance. Appreciate it, man. So, Texas is going to go to the free throw line coming up. Kansas just picked up their 9th personal foul. Before the free throws, though, Bill Self takes his final timeout for Kansas. So, we've got 12 seconds left to go. Alright, so right now on the timeout here, Texas will go to the free throw line coming up. Crucial free throws. If you guys are new in the stream here, first timer, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and ring the notification bell as well. Put in a lot of work tonight here. I covered right before this Celtics versus Dallas. Not the hope that I wanted in that one. Appreciate here, William, for stopping by. First timer in the stream as we get William here. A big warm welcome on the channel. Luke, welcome on the stream here. William going out for Kansas in this one. Gonzaga will win it all for D-Up. Predicts here. I've got that same prediction too. I'm taking Gonzaga in the national title to win it. So Matt Coleman going to go to the free throw line. Crucial free throws here by Texas coming up. And Coleman today at the free throw line is 4 for 6 currently. So he's going to shoot 1-and-1 bonus actually. So 1-and-1 bonus for Coleman. So 1-and-1 here. Big situation. First free throw. Coleman got it. So he'll stay here and see if he can hit a second one. 12 seconds left to go. Texas 23 for 28 at the free throw line. Much improved in this game in their free throws. They came in last in the conference in free throws. Coleman missed it, though. A rebound, Kansas. 10 seconds left to go. Here we go. Kansas takes up the court. They're going to attack inside. Lost control of the basketball. They turn it over. Jalen Wilson. He had an open hoop right out in front of him. Lost it underneath it. It goes out of bounds by Kansas with 6 seconds left to go. Unbelievable. Texas is going to get it back. Unreal. Texas. Full court pass. Nobody back in Kansas picks up the foul with 5.6. Unbelievable. Jalen Wilson straight away to the hoop and just lost control of it. He had an easy 2 to tie it up. Unreal. Butterfingers underneath the hoop. That is a crusher. Texas will go back to the line. Kai Jones, double bonus now. That's the 10th personal. picked up by Kansas here in the second half. First free throw. Kai Jones missed it. No good. It's not over till it's over. 5 seconds left to go. Kai Jones missed the first one. What a game. Unbelievable. What a finish indeed. Kai Jones, 9 points, looking for 10. Second free throw, a big one. And he got it. Texas by 3 with 5.6 seconds left to go. And a timeout taken here on the court. Kansas going to have the basketball coming up, and all they can do is shoot a 3. Today for Kansas, they are 8 for 24, 33% from three-point range. Ochai Agbaji, he is hitting 5 out of the 8 three-point shots today in this game. He is 5 for 11 from the perimeter. So I would imagine it goes into the hands of Agbaji here, coming up from the outside. Got 5.6 seconds left to go. Looks like Vaughn picked Kansas here. Uncle Luke looking for 2 OTs if they make this 3. If you guys are new here, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Incredible game. Oh my goodness here. Guys, I cover basketball action, college basketball games, NBA games, and behind our basketball. Unreal. Wow. I would imagine this situation here, 5.6 seconds left to go, you would have to go with the hot hand Agbaji from 3 in this game for Kansas. If you're Texas here, you limited Kansas to like 30% shooting in the second half, about that mark. So, this is huge. 75-72. Inbound Kansas. 5 seconds. Here we go. Ball now into the hands of Wilson, as Texas is going to commit a foul with 3.2. Jalen Wilson is going to go to the free throw line here. That's actually wise. Wise foul picked up by Texas, because that lets Wilson go into the 1-on-1 bonus. And instead, they're not just dribbling up the court and taking a 3. They're going to have to miss it on purpose and get it back. Just another night indeed in the Big 12. Appreciate with the sub, Dan. You guys are awesome for dropping them by. So, Texas just committed their 9th personal foul. Jalen Wilson, 1-on-1 bonus here at the free throw line. So, this is a big one. The first one he's going to have to make, if he can make it. Today in this game, Jalen Wilson, 7 for 10 at the free throw line. This one is huge. If he makes the first one, he's going to have to miss the second one on purpose. It's all about the first one first, though. Here we go. 3.2 seconds left to go. 1-on-1 bonus here for Wilson. First free throw. It is on its way up. And no good. Hit the front rim. Rebound Texas. Kansas not going to fall, and that's the ball game. Jalen Wilson's free throw comes up short in the bonus, and that is it. Final in OT. Texas trail by 11 at halftime. They come back. They win it. Outscore Kansas the rest of the way down this one, as they outscore them tonight 43-29 in the second half plus overtime, as this game has gone final. Unbelievable game. Second straight night in a row, a big game, or a Big 12 game has gone into overtime. Got to cover Texas Tech, Oklahoma State yesterday. Wow. Holy smokes. Texas beats Kansas 75-72. That was like close to my prediction too. I predicted 77-73. Wow, what a game. Unbelievable game here. Appreciate all for dropping them by. Before you sign off, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe here, guys. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be back for 2 streams, college basketball. UNC versus Marquette at 7 o'clock Eastern time. And then hopefully a great game after that. Should be a good one for some SEC action at the top of the conference. Arkansas versus Alabama tomorrow for the 2 games I plan on streaming. That's a wrap for this one here, folks. Hit the like, hit the subscribe on the way out, everybody, as that is a wrap here on Behind the Arc Basketball. And enjoy the rest of your night. Before I do sign off, though, I'm going to close out here to the members. We got 9 channel members currently. If anybody would like to become a channel member here, it's as low as $1.99 per month. Check out the link posted down in the description below my live stream in the description. We got the membership link out there to join the membership if anybody's interested. For shout outs for each and every single one of my members at the end of my live stream. We got Jack, Jason, Aaron, Edwin, the sports expert Warren, Robert, James H. made by Aiden, part of the membership. We have grown to 9 here. Anybody's interested, feel free to take a look at it and check it out there. That's a wrap tonight. What a night here, guys. Appreciate for dropping them by. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, everybody. This is Behind Your Basketball. Sign off.